YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy, and we're going to be talking about focus today. All right, so don't click off the video quite yet, because if you're that guy that's loading up a video just to close it out, you're exactly who I'm talking about, okay? And I already filmed this, but for some reason it cut off, so I'm just going to kind of reiterate it, and it might be a little bit of a shorter video. I'm already almost home from my pool route, so what I am going to focus on and tell y'all is that you guys have no attention span. And I get it, because I've been there. I've loaded up a social media platform, scrolled it, open up the next one, scrolled that, then go back to the original one, as if I'm being productive and getting informed, just because you watch these videos of this guy that's telling you how to do this and how to do that and how this thing will change your life. And you know, it's like all these people are doing something, bro. They're doing something, whether you want to admit it or not. They might be selling you something. They might just be the dream, right? It might be, but in some way it's a funnel. All right. Nobody is really truly giving out free sauce, except for, I would say there's a handful of individuals on YouTube that are just kind of giving out free sauce. And I like to think of myself as one of them. But you guys, you have to focus on something, okay? And majority of people can't focus on anything, and just their default position is loading up that social media app and scrolling reels or scrolling some other crap where it's just consuming their time. And then out of that window, right, we have 24 hours, you sleep for 8, you go to your 9 to 5 for 8, you have another 8 hours where you gotta eat food, you gotta cook, you gotta, you know, run here and do that, do this little thing. You got 4 hours in your day, okay? And you're spending those 4 hours scrolling reels, expecting your life to change, and it's never gonna happen. It's never, ever going to happen, I guarantee you that. Because if it was so valuable, do you really think it'd be on a free social media platform that gets so much money donated to it to keep it addictive? You know, it's like our parents, they used to say, oh man, it's those damn phones, it's those damn phones. And they were right. They were 100% right. But now nobody's parents say that anymore, because they're just as addicted to the phones as we are. Because when we were kids, right, if you're like, you know, early 2000s, you had the iPhone, and your parents most likely had like a less stimulating one, like a BlackBerry or that half screen, you know, Droid, or like Verizon. I don't know if it was a Verizon phone, but like you could swipe it up and then it had the text, and it was like actual keyboard. It was like a half screen. But they don't say it's those phones anymore, because they're just as addicted as we are. And if you go to your 9 to 5, I said this in my last video or the one before that, out of the 5,000 people there, 500 people there, every single one of them every day is consistently consuming content. Guaranteed, 100%. Whether it's for 5 minutes or 5 hours, they are consuming somebody's content out there. And not a single one is producing content. And it doesn't matter what you do, guys. You know, I used to have that sort of stagnant, productive procrastination sort of thing, where I'd be like, oh man, you know, I gotta find out, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Maybe I should try this, maybe I should try that. And then you do it for like 3 weeks, and you're going hard, and you're kind of good at what you do, and then nothing ever like truly pans out because you didn't stay consistent. You know that thing I'm talking about? That's exactly me. And so what I'm telling you guys is that you got to start producing on social media, and it doesn't matter what you do. There's guys that do good with cleaning videos, talking in their car, just them sitting in front of the camera and talking about anything. There's people that make videos about plants, about Legos. It doesn't matter, all right? It doesn't matter what you do. So you just got to be doing something. That's it. You just got to pick one thing, stick with it for a year, post regularly, and get off your phone as much, because you start consuming content, it starts to taint your creative ability to where you feel like you should be doing this, or you feel like you should be doing that. And that's why you're always jumping from thing to thing, because the algorithm is designed to just have you see, like, you know, what is the herd flocking to? Okay, majority of people are interested in this guy's stuff, also likes this. Let's get this video on his page, and then he's gonna start doing that. And it's always trying to take you off your course. What I'm telling you guys, you gotta stay your course. You gotta focus, you know? Like, you gotta know where you're at, know your lane, and stay in that. Everybody is trying to chase the golden goose. All right, I've talked about this before. Whether it's an investment or it's the next big thing, don't chase the golden goose, because it will get you smoked. I've gotten smoked many times, and I've learned my lesson. I'm staying with what I'm doing, and this was essentially my point, right? You just need to focus. And if you're loading up your phone and you don't know why you're loading up your phone, just pause and think, like, okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to check Instagram for what? Why am I doing it? Maybe you got a reason, maybe you don't. Okay, I'm going to load up Twitter. Why am I loading up Twitter? Okay, I want to check it. I just want to see what's going on. Maximum takes 3 minutes, okay? Maximum. They have the most important post at the top. If you start getting into the satisfying post, you're just consuming slop. And you are slop. Because that's what you're consuming, bro. You're watching that all day. It's no wonder you can't focus on anything, or you need something extremely stimulating. Don't be that guy. Don't keep falling victim to always having to focus on something stimulating, Or you'll even see people, and these are cool videos, I'm not gonna lie. The guys that just like stare at a wall for 8 hours to reset their dopamine, something like that. You just need to actually do that. You don't need to watch somebody else do that, okay? Don't be getting lost in the sauce like that, guys, because I'm telling you, once you start focusing on doing things that actually improve your life, you're not going to want to go back to being like a doomer. I wouldn't say a doomer is the right word, but you're not going to want to be scrolling reels in bed and just being a weenie. You actually want to go out and do something, and it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter, but man, just get off the damn phones, all right? Stop scrolling the reels. Maximum you need per day is like 10-15 minutes to actually see what's going on. After that, the rest is just going to be slop. There is nothing productive on these apps. They're designed to keep you addicted, and it works so good that they got our parents hooked on this stuff, okay? If you don't start producing content, then you're feeding into somebody else and what everybody else is doing. Does that make sense? You're on one side or the other. They don't have any like kind of okay post like every month content creator. Like, nah, bro, you got to be doing something, all right? You got to be actually like trying to provide some value, post something. I promise you, long enough you'll get views, because let's just say, right, people are like, oh, I don't know what niche to go in. What niche are you in right now? Okay, hear me out. As a consumer, what are you watching? Well, you're watching, I'm gonna turn right. You're watching all this slop, You see the occasional cleaning video. You see the satisfying landscaping video. You see somebody just talking, giving their perspective, giving their point of view, their life experience. You see that all as a consumer. So all that stuff works, okay? There's not like one thing. Nothing's too saturated. Like, if you're yourself and you're an individual, you're not just regurgitating stuff from everybody else, chances are you're going to be able to do pretty well. All right? You just can't just be half in, half out, right? You got to be you're either a producer or a consumer. And I'm telling you, man, I'm not saying just go like full monk mode and don't consume any social media. Like, I consume a little bit, I'll play a podcast while I'm working out, or I'll do, listen to something while I'm driving, right? Like, that stuff is fine. You're doing something, you have it on the background, okay, but this is for the people that are just constantly scrolling for 4 hours every day. Check your screen time right now, comment it under the video. Do not be ashamed, do not be scared. And if you enjoyed and watched this video all the way through, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one, man. I'll probably have a video coming for y'all tomorrow. And we're going to be talking some more about investing. I've been doing a lot of mindset stuff, but just saying the stuff out loud helps me solidify it in my head. So if you guys found value from the video today, like I said, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.